Hello, duelists. Welcome to the King's Court. Okay, so a couple of weeks, I think actually last week, I got a comment on one of my videos. It was actually my fifth place OTS Yubel deck profile. For the record, if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link to it in the description, but that deck's a little outdated. I actually changed it up a lot, actually. So if you want an updated Yubel deck, let me know in the comments. But anyways, someone asked if I could do like a combo video, and I was like, huh. I haven't done a combo video in a while, actually. I don't think I've done one for Yubel at all, but I know I did one when we got the new Master Hero support revealed, which, man, I'm waiting on. God. Fingers crossed we get those cards, right? Hopefully in the TCG. I'll be happy if we at least get a date that we're going to get them this year. I hope so. But anyways, so I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. So I'm going to go over a one-card combo that you could do with the deck. You literally just need one card to start. There you go. That's it. So I'm going to go over that. And if you want to see any more combos like Heroes, Yubel, shoot, yo, there are any Edison players watching this? I actually started playing more Edison recently, and I've actually been playing Zombie Heroes. So, shoot, if you want to see a like a deck on that, and any like kind of stuff on like some gameplays, combo videos on Zombie Heroes, let me know. So, it's pretty much everything. So, if you want to see any more videos, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and that's pretty much everything. So, to do this combo, you only need Nightmare Throne. That is it. You don't need, this isn't a 1.5 or anything like that. You just need Nightmare Throne. But by the way, remember, this is the modern era what we're talking about. So this is also just assuming you're going first and your opponent isn't, doesn't have like, stop you with Ash or something, because, that is still a possibility. So, but this is just like, a theoretical combo that you could do consistently turn one. You can also do this with Samsara Lotus itself, and actually, to be even honest, a better opening hand would be Nightmare Throne plus Dark Beckoning Beast. But if you want to see another video where you could do the stuff you could do with those opening hands, let me know. But I'm just going to show the standard Nightmare Throne play. So, this is the throne, and these are just, standard opening four cards. They're not involved in this, so that's why they're face down. So, activate Nightmare Throne. Let's put it right there. So, we're going to use Nightmare Throne's effect to add Samsara D Lotus to hand. So, and remember, if you already have Lotus in your hand, you can use Nightmare Throne to add like your Dark Beckoning Beast or something. So, we're going to normal summon and use this effect, shooting it off in order to special summon from the deck. Let's see. Spirit of Yubel. Now we're going to use Spirit of Yubel's effect, the effect to set a Yubel spell or trap from the deck to the field, because this is so you can play around Droll and Lockbird. Let's see. We're going to set Nightmare Pain. Set right there. Shuffle up. Now we're going to activate Nightmare Pain. We're going to use this effect to destroy Spirit of Yubel. Then we're going to use Chain Nightmare Pain's effect to add a Gruesome Grave Screamer to our hand. Let's put it right here. And then the effect of Nightmare Throne and Spirit of Yubel will go off. Next is the effect of Nightmare Throne. We can add Yubel Terra Incarnate from our deck to our hand and then special summon. And now, thanks to Spirit of Yubel, we can summon the original Yubel from the deck. Let's put this one right here. Okay. Okay, not bad. Now, because we control a Fiend monster, well, we control two Fiend monsters, we're going to special summon from our hand Gruesome Grave Screamer. Now, you actually don't have to call Gruesome Grave Screamer's effect to summon it. You just need to control a Fiend. So, from here, we're going to link off Gruesome Grave Screamer with our Yubel. We're going to link into our King Yama. And now King Yema's effect will activate. Now we can add Shavara to our hand. Let's see. There it is. I need to get the ultra rare of this. I think it's an ultra or a super. So add that to our hand. Shuffle up. Now we're going to link off Lord Yema with Yubel Terra Incarnate. And now we're going to go into Soul of Rage. Okay, now from the grave, we're going to activate Gruesome Grave Screamer's effect. We're going to banish it from our grave in order to special summon Spirit of Yubel from the graveyard. And now this is where a couple of effects are going to go on. So in order, here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate from our hand our Shavara. We're going to destroy Spirit of Yubel. And we're going to special summon. So because a fiend monster was destroyed, we're going to use Enchain the Spirit of Yubel's effect. We're going to banish King Yema and summon Spirit of Yubel. And thanks to Spirit of Yubel's effect, we're going to be able to summon the original Yubel. Now remember, while Shavara is on field, since we summon Shavara by its own effect, we're locked into fiends. Now this is where things get really interesting. From here, we're going to link off Yubel, Shavara, and Soul of Rage. Hi there, Post Editing Isaac here. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up really quick because I forgot to actually call Shavara's effect. The combo still works completely, but I forgot to call the effect to where after Shavara hit the grave, I can set a Unchained Spell or Trap card from my deck to the field. So I do actually call that later on, but I just wanted to point that out really quick. The combo goes the exact same. It doesn't really change anything, but that happens immediately after Shavara is used for a link material. So I just wanted to point that out, okay, because I had a feeling somebody probably would. So, okay, sorry about that. Just wanted to point it out. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the video. And from here, we're going to go into a Boaku. We're going to use a Boaku's effect. We're going to discard a card. Again, it could be any card, it really doesn't matter. And it's going to be banished until the end phase. And now we can bring back a monster. And we're going to bring back the original Yubel. Now, we're going to overlay Spirit of Yubel and Yubel since Shavara... Oh, also, my bad. I always forget this part. Because Shavara was sent to the grave, we can special summon or play Abominable Chain of the Unchained from the deck. Sorry about that. Always forget that part. My bad. So we're going to overlay Spirit of Yubel with Yubel into Verteris. I'm probably butchering that name. My bad. The rank 10 Worm card. It's a Worm, right? Yeah, it's Worm. And now we're going to return Yubel, Terra Incarnate, and Samsara D-Lotus from the graveyard back into the deck in order to summon our good friend Phantom Yubel. Let's see, there it is. There they are. And now we're just going to end, and during the end phase, a Boaku will return. Alright. And there you go. That's all from one card right there. Well, I guess technically it would be 1.5 in a way, because you do need a card to discard to use a Boaku, but it's a start off one card combo. And you end with your Omni Negate, aka your Verteris, your Monster Negate, and during your opponent's turn, you can use a Boaku's effect to pop on during their turn. And don't forget, you still have your Abominable Chain of the Unchained. So you can bring back your Soul of Rage. And then during your opponent's turn, you could link off. Well, it would be here. You could link off with one of their special summon monsters. And then you could go into your SP Little Knight. So you have all of that from one card. Another card I have been tempted to experiment with is a card that just came out in the newest set. What's it called? I'll leave a picture of it. It's that new Link Gorgon card. And the reason I'm tempted to experiment with it, because I feel like that card could actually be pretty useful, because remember, Soul of Rage, its effect, how it works, we can use it and one of our opponent's special summon monsters to link off to go into a dark monster, and that card is a dark, so I think it's a Link 2. I think, I could be wrong, or it could be a Link 3. I'll check. But that is a card I'm actually tempted to experiment with, because the fact it can like shut off cards, like effects, with the arrows it points to, so I feel like that card could actually be pretty good. Let me know in the comments if, I'll leave a picture of it, obviously. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of that card? Do you think it'd have like a place in the deck? So yeah, you have all of this, and you still have your hand, so if you opened up any hand traps, it is going to be hard for your opponent to get through all this. Plus, thanks to Phantom of Yubel, what you want to do, by the way, really quick, for, anyone new to the Yubel deck and all that, you want to use Verdurous' effect first, the Omni Negate, because you want to be able to ditch your Yubel. That way it's live in the grave again. That way your Phantom of Yubel can use its effect to tribute itself, destroy a Spirit of Yubel from the deck, and that way you can summon back the original Yubel. So just a really quick, that's just like a thing you want to remember, what you want to do first. You want to use Verdurous effect first in order to, have your Yubel in the field. So that's all from one card. So let me know in the comments what you think of this combo, and if you want to see any more combo videos like this, let me know. And if you want to see an updated Yubel deck, let me know as well. And if you're an Edison player, look forward to some Edison content. I have a friend who's working on his Synchro Quick Draw Dandelion Synchro deck. Channel member Michael is working on his Machina Gadgets. Oh my god, that deck is crazy. I had to deal with that deck a long time ago. I have to deal with it again now. And a friend of mine is working on Disaster Dragons, so if you want to see any of those, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.